We are back.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Now you
we are.
live.
Well, this is sports in layman's terms.
What that shaky shit?
Had some technical difficulties, but we're gonna push through anyway. We left off talking about March Madness, which officially starts up tomorrow at noon. And question number one, just so that we're clear, do we think that any one seeds are going to get bounced in the first round? Franchise, you say no.
No, I said no. No.
I say no. Whip,
Yes.
you say no, and TBD
Which one you think
says
will be in the
yes.
TBD?
I just know it's number one.
Okay.
The next thing that we were trying to get through was what's going to be the biggest upset, and franchise here was going over the virtues of Moorhead State.
Moorhead.
Sorry, Moorhead State.
Moorhead's gonna come through and knock off the Fighting Illini.
Happy ending, huh?
So knock off
Good
what?
job.
What is that?
Knock off Illinois. That's
Well, I guess it's better than beating off
14, right?
Illinois.
Whatever you want, give me some of that.
I mean, we know that there's going to be an upset. We don't know which one it is. I think I picked in my bracket. I think I picked 3 out of 4 11 seeds to beat the 6 seed.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you bet money on that?
No.
Okay.
I'll be live betting. No, trust me.
You might get one right.
All right. So here we go again because he's always talking shit.
Come on,
I'm just saying.
Here's what we're going to do. We'll put a drink on it. At least
I already got you yours.
Not you, say him.
Oh.
6 seeds.
82?
are 2 6 seeds are going to get upset. At least 2.
You give a 50-50 shot, huh?
At least 2
Because this 4
6
brackets,
seeds.
that's a 50-50 shot. Huh?
Absolutely.
At least 2. I say no. I'll go take that bet.
You gonna take?
I think
There it
one.
is.
I don't think 2. I think
At
one.
least 2 6 seeds are going to lose. That's that bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Since it is March Madness, it's not only the men playing, but the women are playing.
Mm-hmm.
Are they really?
Oh.
I'm just saying, hold on.
So
Where did I say that?
here's foreshadowing.
No.
For the question.
Listen. I'm just saying because are they really playing? Because South Carolina's gonna run through that motherfucker like it ain't nothing. Come on.
Hold on.
You never know.
Hold on.
It's
Last week
brackets.
when we had this question, he took the field instead of South Carolina. Now
You gotta take the field though. You gotta take the field. I think
So which one you doing now?
I think they talented enough. I don't know if they're
There
gonna
was 2 games in his neighborhood. He was in both of them. Whichever one was winning.
Yep, I go with them.
Right.
Hey, I'm like one of
You
the
ain't
guys
pick a
straddling the
loser?
fence.
Nah,
No,
No,
you're
you
not,
ride the fence.
Yeah,
you're not straddling. Yep. And there goes Moorhead. So listen.
Wow. Wow.
First and foremost,
Okay.
is anybody gonna watch? Is anybody gonna tune in to the women's?
Yes.
I plan on it.
I don't tune in till the Sweet 16.
Until Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that both tournaments?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
In fairness, yeah. Because I've done that too. Unless it's one of those upsets, now I gotta really watch.
Right, now I gotta watch.
Yeah.
Like you say, some upsets happen. Now I gotta watch.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I think it's gonna be I think there'll probably be even more upsets in the women's bracket. Plus, I really want to see. I've seen a little bit of her, but I really want to see how this freshman for USC, Juju Watkins, plays.
Okay.
I want to see how she plays. So I'm gonna tune in.
Okay.
I'm gonna tune in. Now you were talking about South Carolina. We asked this question: do we think South Carolina's gonna get upset? We asked this question last week. Me and franchise both, without blinking,
You're gonna
were
mess
like,
around, get your
nobody's
feelings hurt.
beating them.
I'm going with the field again.
You never know because those teams are always a shoe-in.
I'm telling you,
Especially, this is why I love college basketball so much. Even though I need to step my game back up.
Maybe update it.
You never
Are you going to take the
what's going
field
happen.
to the Final Four, or are you going to take the field over?
I usually take the field for the Elite 8.
I'm gonna take the field over.
Over everything.
Yeah.
So anybody but South Carolina.
Right.
Okay.
To the Elite 8 for you.
And I tell you this, I think LSU got a big chip on their shoulders. When they meet again, it'll be the same outcome.
No, I think LSU giving their best shot at
I don't think they
SEC
did. I think
championship.
they pissed now.
You never know.
I think they
I mean,
pissed
you
now.
don't. You don't. It's hard to predict.
16 seeds have come through and just
Sure, it's happened, but I don't think that this is a year for it.
Nope.
okay
I just don't think this is a year
because it's
for it.
retrograde Mercury.
And Goony Goo Goo. I just think that like
Somebody went way back on that
South Carolina is head and shoulders above
Knees and toes.
all that.
All that.
They're heads and shoulders above everybody else. They remind me the way they play, not the way they play, but the way they're dominating teams reminds me of like the Geno, Orium, and UConn teams.
But they didn't dominate LSU.
They literally didn't lose a game.
I understand
for
that.
years.
I understand that. But they escaped LSU.
And I'm not saying that every game is going to be a blowout by 30, but they know what they're doing. They're going to run through the field. They get a shit.
We'll see.
They sold their roll of hopes.
I'm not going. Nope, not doing it. So, even though we all excited,
It's always more here for women.
Oh, wow. Damn.
So Juwan Howard got fired.
Let's move on.
So Juwan Howard got fired. Was it late last week?
Mm-hmm.
But we all saw it coming.
Yeah.
We all saw it
It's
coming.
not a surprise.
Not a surprise at all.
Between their losing streak and his conduct, it's
Yeah, we knew it was coming. But speaking of his conduct, speculations are U of M men's basketball is in complete disarray. Like infighting. Coaches and trainers getting into it. Trainers putting hands on players.
The girls are fighting. Go ahead.
Yep. References for days. But in the next, because of course they're looking for a new coach.
Yeah.
So a bunch of different names being floated out there. But what do you all think in the near future? What do you all think the status of U of M's men's basketball is going to be? Are they for the foreseeable future? Is your squad in the tank?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not even in the tank. They've been flushed.
They've been.
I was just about to say that. I'm like, it's it is. Yes.
Being recycled.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
How long?
They took the Browns to the Super Bowl. Next. It's a lot of work that has to get done.
Relevant, I just want to say, not have a total
shit show. Man.
Yes. Yes.
So how long do you think it'll be in the gutter?
2 years.
Oh,
they're not even in the gutter right now. They're in the toilet.
2 years minimum.
2 years.
Well, they may go 0 and whatever in the Big Ten.
They might win 1 or 2 games. I can see them winning 1 or 2 games, but they got to rebuild. They got to rebuild.
Basketball team from years ago, where you just look at the schedule of Northwestern Champions.
Yeah.
They might be the new Northwestern of the Big Ten.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well,
I don't disagree with anything you said.
I think that what winds up happening, especially one of the rumors is they're looking to get bring John Beeline back, which I think would be a colossal mistake.
Oh yeah,
the game has passed him by.
Don't want to do that.
And no, he's not one to hit transfer portal. He's not one to deal with one and done.
Bring that John Beeline.
Hey man, this is one of the rumors. I didn't make this shit up. I think it would be a horrible idea.
I'm gonna reserve my opinion on to see who the coach is, because it's all about.
Then that's not an opinion anymore. That's just stating the fact.
You sound like you got a coach in mind, though.
Not yet.
He said, "I'm going to reserve my opinion until they decide who the coach is."
That's why I know they're gonna take.
So that way he gonna hate on them.
What? That's pretty much.
That don't mean that.
He's absolutely going to hate
on coaches I don't like.
Like you said, he's going to hate on.
Exactly. Moving on.
I'm gonna spit the facts about the coach. That's all I'm gonna say.
Moving on to the NFL.
Yeah.
Thank you, franchise.
All right. So I had this on the sheet last, but I got to put it first now.
If you're not first, you're last.
Initially, we thought that the Lions were all set for the most part in free agency.
Okay.
And then
Boom.
their number one cornerback is now being accused of domestic violence, and at present, and I haven't heard anything to the contrary before we went on air, is currently on the run.
I thought it was assault, not domestic violence.
Domestic
That is
violence.
assault.
Yeah. I mean, they said assault. But,
Yeah.
it's different. Domestic violence used to be yelling.
But Cam Sutton.
That is not.
When you smack somebody.
Anyway, go ahead. Nope, we're not doing that.
Serious topic.
What?
He's not a work in progress. He just progress.
Right.
I'm still working on myself.
Cam Sutton is
He's done.
on the run. I mean, like legit. He's
That's
on
so
the run.
sad. That's so sad.
The assault occurred March 7th.
God damn.
Warrant was issued March 7th, and he's been on the lam since March 7th.
That's crazy.
So in real life,
That's
he's
crazy.
sort of kind of fucked.
Yeah.
As far as
hold on.
the make-believe, I think he's
Because
sort
if
of kind
it's
of
not
fucked.
true, why are you running?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Scared.
And I'm not okay, got that. But I think there's something, me personally, I think there's something more than fear going on here.
I agree.
And
It may be.
America, I am not reporting that this is what it is, but
These are
depending
opinions.
on the severity of
I'll
the
reserve
assault,
my opinion until I find the whole facts.
I don't have an opinion. This is completely speculation.
That's my motto.
I don't think. I think the brother may have harmed himself. I really, really do.
So have the Lions released him yet?
Huh?
Have the Lions released him yet?
Why you say huh?
We gonna get to that.
Oh,
Why
okay.
you say huh? I blame you. Because we know this is a work in progress. You progress. I don't understand this.
Jay Jeff states that he should have been cut after the first day after the season anyway.
All right. So
Jeff,
here's
you're
this.
right. No, I'm like, I don't know. So listen,
What is it, Jay Jeff? Mm-hmm. Jay Jeff, listen.
Could have canned that bum. Oh.
We're going to get to the football aspect of this in 2 seconds. You jumped the gun a little bit, but we're gonna get to it. Just as far as the legalities are concerned, I think that this brother may have overreacted to something. From what I've heard, I don't know if what he did actually rose to the level of felony domestic violence, but I think that he might have done something rash. I really do.
It's a bad joke. At least he ain't Ray Carew.
Where's my
All right, let's just get to the football part of this because this is off the rails.
The thoughts and opinions of Whip are not the thoughts and opinions of Sports in Layman's Terms podcast.
Yeah, he said he had in the trunk.
Did he just turn him into Ray Lou?
He did just turn him into Ray Carew. Not funny.
It's a little funny, but it's not appropriate.
It's wildly inappropriate.
Yes. Next.
But as far as Jay Jeff, okay, look, we could talk about him and say he was a horrible cornerback. The thing with that is he was put in a position that he wasn't supposed to be in. He wasn't supposed to be the number one corner, but our number one corner towards ACL again.
Cut.
And
so you don't believe next man up?
He had to do. Sure, next man up is going to be next man up, but if the next man up, and he was not as good. And there's also this. Because our front four was not getting pressure, we started blitzing, left him on the island. And that's what happens a lot of times when you get consistently put on the island.
Yeah, when you ain't good.
Sauce Gardner gets burned. They get put on the island like he was put on the island.
He won't get burned as much as that guy did.
Maybe not, but he'd still get burned. That's just the nature of football.
I'm not saying nobody don't get burnt, but come on, man. They was just cooking that motherfucker like he was baking.
No, they weren't. We're talking about literally elite wide receivers who burned. Those same elite wide receivers. We watched Justin Jefferson moss 3 different Lions.
That
two
is fair.
safeties, and a corner. You know why? Not because they're bad, but because that's Justin fucking Jefferson. Same with Keenan Allen. That's just how the shit goes. So, but more importantly, we were set.
George Blaha.
He said George blah, blah, blah.
I'm speaking on his play. He can't guard no big time receivers.
Most people can't. That's the point. Most people can't.
Really?
And we act like, name me any corner that shut down Justin Jefferson or Keenan Allen or Devontae Walker. Anybody.
They gonna shut
Any of
slow
them.
him down, goddammit. He couldn't even slow him down.
And most
You just
people
answered
couldn't.
this.
Most people
if
couldn't.
you that elite
So,
receiver, you're not shutting
I'm
him
not
down. You can
sitting
slow
here.
him down. Though.
I'm not
That is
sitting
fair,
here.
and I'm obstructing your ability to catch.
You can fucking stop something.
Yeah.
Stop a ball down every once in a while.
I'm not sitting here to
Don't let the man free willy you.
Right.
But the thing of it is, he sort of kind of got a bad rep because he was put in a position that he wasn't supposed to be in. That's the only point.
It's because he was little.
Maybe his girlfriend said something about his play. She choked the shit out of him.
Next. The thoughts represented by Whip is not thoughts represented by sports in layman's terms on any
We can no
social media
longer do this show
platform.
at a bar and let him get drunk before we go on here. We can't.
The
We
sad
can't.
part
We
is
have to
these
do
songs-
something. We can't. I cannot tell.
Oh, man.
I cannot tell.
I told you to be a show, didn't I?
But listen,
What does that say?
Um,
So, Chicago.
yeah. Yeah. So Chicago
Steve,
traded.
be quiet today.
They traded Justin Jefferson.
I was gonna say Fields.
They traded Justin Fields to the Steelers
They
for
traded their
a
quarterback.
6th-round draft pick
Why?
because they're going to draft Caleb Williams with their number 1 pick in this upcoming draft
Okay.
and get a new quarterback. Who got the best of this deal?
Shit. I don't know.
Pittsburgh got the best of it?
Yeah, to get a quarterback,
Yeah, because Chicago didn't.
an athlete that has the ability for a 6th-round pick.
Uh-huh.
I'm a 6th-round pick.
I was gonna say that. Why
Well,
you
that-
saying
I-
6th-round pick?
Yeah.
Steelers definitely.
Steelers-
Before I
okay.
let you say something
Okay.
inappropriate,
It won't be inappropriate.
It will.
whatever.
Oh, my God.
In fairness, Justin Fields kind of kept a little bit of the offensive line for Chicago.
Yeah.
So the Steelers got the better in because if it's a 6th-round pick, that does not mean that you're
Yeah,
guaranteed.
4th-round pick. Though.
Okay, so about the 6th-round pick. If Justin Fields plays enough, gets enough playing time, 6th-round pick turns into a 4th-round pick.
Yeah, I thought.
Okay, but even saying that, that's not 1st, 2nd, or 3rd.
No.
So
But-
if you're looking for the cream of the crop, you're hoping that somebody overlooked what you're looking for. And the main reason why
Pittsburgh is pretty good in the draft.
that's what I'm saying, Pittsburgh
Mhm.
got the better end of this deal because if you're going to send Justin Fields there, because at the end of the day, no, Chicago did not. They have but it wasn't solely on the shoulders of their quarterback. He actually kept them alive in a couple of games. If it wasn't for him doing what he did, they wouldn't even have won some of the games that they
With the
won.
exception of DJ Moore, he was pretty much their offense.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So with that being said, great pickup to Pittsburgh.
I think
Chicago, you screwed yourself.
I think Pittsburgh. Well,
You said
Chicago's trying to
Pittsburgh.
rebuild, so that's why they made that one of the reasons that they made that move. But I think Pittsburgh got the better deal for a good backup. So yeah, he'd be great for a good backup.
Okay, so I forgive me for saying, but this is sort of kind of a trick question. Both of
Don't
them
call me a
fucked
trick.
up.
Don't call me a trick.
Well, a little bit.
Don't pay.
I'm not gonna say no.
I'm gonna talk to you off here.
Okay.
Yeah, good backup.
I'm gonna tell you why they both
Okay.
screwed themselves.
Go ahead.
Well, we know clearly
Come on, so
why Chicago screwed themselves. They're giving up a for sure for a maybe.
correct.
But
That's
I don't think that maybe gonna
Hold
start
on.
though.
hold
But
on. Okay, so who's gonna start then?
Pickett.
Pickett isn't in Chicago.
I thought he traded in Chicago last week.
No.
What
he
did
must
he
have
go?
been talking about Wilson
Oh,
Reed.
Arizona.
He must have been talking about the Bulls player.
No,
I
I
told you it's the drinks.
No,
Listen,
I thought Pickett went to Chicago.
no, Pickett did not go to Chicago. I think without checking,
And
I
even-
think Pickett went to Arizona.
Who would start? Becky
Right.
I mean, just they already shot the season down the drain
But
already.
here's why it was a shitty move for both of them. Clearly, Chicago is going with the maybe. They do not know for sure if Caleb Williams
Correct.
is going to be
Correct.
what they're billing him to be. That's one.
Caleb Williams will be the next Stroud.
Oh
He
God.
won't. But
All right.
but then here's why it was a dumb move for the Steelers. Right before, like literally 2 days before they got Justin Fields, they picked up Russell Wilson for the league minimum.
Yep.
That's who's going to be the starter in Pittsburgh.
Of course.
And they're going to have Justin Fields as
Just sit back up,
Correct.
So now let's get right back to that.
and you got to pay him
pick.
money.
Yeah. Let's get right back to that.
Well, they
pick,
ain't
though.
paying nothing for
They're not paying. They're literally between their two quarterbacks. They're paying like $3 million.
But
But
Go
here's
ahead,
the
go
thing
ahead.
about that pick.
go ahead.
It could turn into a 4th round pick if and only if Justin Fields
Yep.
gets playing time.
Yep.
Except for guess who's not going to get playing time?
Justin Fields.
So they literally just wasted a pick.
Yep.
They gave
But what gives you hope that Russell Wilson can still play? We saw what he did in Denver. Okay.
Well,
this-
at that time, his
that
wife
was-
was
he
still
did in
pregnant.
Denver.
That was the system.
What he did in Denver was not on him.
Okay. When is it not the system? Okay, his last years in Seattle were already going through back. We're going down. It's time in Denver. He didn't do nothing. Okay, so
Except for win him a Super Bowl. Oh, you said in Denver.
yeah.
I was gonna say when.
I mean,
Okay.
he's going to go to Pittsburgh. Who, granted,
Elway.
they should be have a better offensive line that
Peyton Manning.
you know that.
Okay.
Yep.
hold on.
I just don't see like because Russell Wilson's
We're-
going to
Are we
going to
really-
Pittsburgh that Russell Wilson is going to be the savior of Pittsburgh.
But
I really don't
Russell
see this.
Wilson
Nobody
is
said
a-
savior.
Anything
No.
about Russell Wilson being
Savior.
a
They
savior.
said he
Because
gonna be
personally-
starting,
Hey, they don't need a savior.
Because
They don't. They
personally
don't.
for me, I
He
doubt that
needed
Russell
another
Wilson be the
team to
starter all year.
receive and catch
I see there's going to be a time where
Donovan has already said that.
No, stop. Let's put a bet on that one. Drink right now.
Shit, man. By the time I get done betting with you, man, I have like a whole 12-pack over
You
here.
wish.
Amen.
They already said he's a starter. So you would have lost that.
I'm just saying he won't be a starter at the end of the year.
He
Oh
will.
yeah, he will.
He will.
He will.
Unless
Look,
he get hurt.
Look, right. That's the only way. But the thing about it, the reason that he got traded to Denver in the first place was because they were a cap strap, so they had to move their
Oh.
their center.
Hey, did you see the Jeff comment?
Well,
Steve, see the Jeff comment?
what's the comment? Well, tell us.
He said Steve's got a great deal, but in my opinion, they should have gotten Derrick Henry instead of all them QBs.
I doubt very highly Derrick Henry was going to go there, and what were they going to do with Najee Harris then?
Who's still pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that wouldn't even been a good fit. But with regards to Russell Wilson, if you want to take what happened with him in Denver and say he's washed up, go ahead. I don't think he's washed up.
He's
That's
not
the point.
washed up.
I think literally, you know who got ousted from Denver right before? Well, not right before, but before Russell Wilson did.
Drew Lock?
The coach. Hackett was a blooming idiot. That's why they had an issue in Denver. And last year, if you look at
And all
Russell
the
Wilson's
management was
numbers,
Yeah.
his numbers weren't that bad.
He did good in Denver last year,
His
but
numbers weren't that
Despite the
bad.
management.
Peyton never really wanted him to be the starter anyway. So he was behind a ball off the jump.
Yep. So them picking up Russell Wilson was a great deal, but going to get Justin Fields, it made no sense.
You gotta have a backup.
That's not a backup. Justin Fields is supposed to be a starter
starter.
somewhere.
Yeah,
I get to see it now.
You
Russell
better
Wilson.
bag up.
back your
He be out there. Steeler Nation.
Okay, so he's corny. Fine.
Steve.
So he's corny. Fine.
What
It's
the
fine
hell?
to play football.
What they got to do
What
with
did that
what they got to
mean?
do with nothing?
Where did that come
It has
from, man?
I'm
I just don't. I think
Yeah,
Russell's. I think Russell's.
After the
is-
3-1
I think-
jump to the NBA.
I think Russell Wilson
Huh?
can win you a game or two. I think Russell Wilson is
what?
not a starting quarterback anymore in the
I'm
league.
corny.
And that's
You know,
why.
Cheers.
I think he'll win you a game. He's good enough to win you games, but I don't know if he's going to be good enough to get you into the
He did it
playoffs
before.
unless he has a lot of help around him.
He will be.
He'll do it
and
again.
On top of that,
And his
you
wife
know
ain't
what he had
pregnant
the
right
last
now.
time when he was
Other than
in Seattle? You know what he had? He had a hellified defense.
Yes, he
You know
did.
what Pittsburgh has? A hellified
coach.
defense. And that. Now what did
After the
313
jumped
say?
to the NBA,
What did he say?
Is the NBA overlooking LeBron steroids?
How we
Yeah,
get here?
LeBron
You
used
know
those
what?
steroids.
You
Just
know
quit
what?
that right now.
No, they just overlooking his hairline.
First and foremost,
He overlooked his hairline.
I really want to do this. Whip, I do apologize. Yeah, I shouldn't have had you read that bullshit.
I told you that. I told you.
My bad.
No, they're only just overlooking his hairline, sir.
But
You don't
we
even use
will
steroids,
move
trust me on
on
that
to the
one.
NBA though. We're not going to talk about that. We'll
You gotta
talk
move past the
about
hairline.
This is
Hard
normally
to-
my
but
load
listen,
management section time of
He
the
got his
show.
pants put in.
here's.
His quick
Who
lead
was
was
that that
lifted.
made that comment? By the way,
JJ.
Anthony
313.
Who?
Anthony 313.
Man, we got
That's
two on
funny.
there today.
Thank you for your comment.
Yeah, for one time.
Keep them coming. You want to hear NBA? Okay, here's NBA. We got 14 games left in the season, right?
Indeed.
There's a race for the top 3 seeds in the Western Conference.
I know who's not in it.
Ooh, wow.
Well, they
We
won't
just-
be in the
Why
West
the
anyways.
Strays?
Sorry.
But we got
The score
Oklahoma
is
City.
87 to 65.
they're number 1. Denver's number 2. Minnesota's number 3, and they're close, like half a game between all 3 of them. In order,
Oh, here we
when
go.
the season is over, who's 1, 2, and 3 in the West?
Denver, OKC, Minnesota.
Who's 1, 2, and 3 in the West?
I'm Denver, Minnesota. OKC.
I'm okay. I'm actually right where it is right now. I think because Cat is hurt, Minnesota's probably gonna fade. So OKC is the truth, and of course, I'm not gonna knock the defending champions.
So I always will stick with Denver. So Denver number 1. I didn't know shit about OKC, but I was gonna say Denver.
Got it. Solid choice.
Yes.
Solid choice. All right. So
Joking.
Silly,
Denver,
man. You
Denver.
silly. Silly.
Name it.
Dylan. All right. In the East, it's a little different though.
Yeah, I bet.
So, Jay Jeff agrees with you. Denver, Minnesota, OKC. Who said that? That was him?
Me, that was me.
Yeah, he agrees with you, yeah.
All right. I mean, we'll see.
I'm complimenting
Denver.
him right now.
But
J Jeff, I'm with you, buddy.
in the East, though, it's a little different because it's
Let me
the
drink.
Celtics.
Let me take a
It's
drink.
set.
That's it.
No, Denver. The Celtics.
Celtics.
They're going to have the
Celtics.
best record in the league. I mean, unless there's some type of epic collapse.
They whipping the goddamn Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, no, Giannis, but that's neither here nor
He
there.
is there. He
I
playing.
thought they said he didn't play.
He was on the field.
Let's go,
Anyway.
Boston.
Are we really just ready to say that the Seas are headed to the finals? Out the
Yes.
East? Are we ready to just say that?
Yes.
I know you're ready to say it.
I don't think nobody in the East can beat them. When they play their game, nobody in the East can beat them.
Denver.
And you think they're going back to the final? I'm still
I don't think
holding
Denver.
out.
I like Denver number 1, but I don't think they're gonna make the final.
They're going back to the finals.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
think they're gonna make
They're
it.
going back to the finals.
I'm starting to see teams round in the
They're
form.
going back to the finals.
Yeah, some teams are running perform better than they are right now.
They're going back
I'm
to the
telling
finals.
you. We will see. Last but not least, people. Interesting fact to it. Did you all know that Major League Baseball regular season started today?
I didn't.
No?
Today?
Today.
Did not know that.
Started today. Yep. The Dodgers played the Padres in Korea.
Oh, because Ohani had 2 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But opening day is on April 5th, and I'll just be down there drinking with everybody. Don't know nothing.
So, about opening day. That's opening day for the Tigers. So, let's just
MLB
go ahead
simple
and
man,
get this
let me
out
breathe.
the way right now. Anybody know?
No.
Does anybody know what the over-under for wins? See, because I want money off of you for this. So,
Okay,
I want
last
to try this again.
Last year?
Yeah. So, I want to try
We
this
can't
again.
do it. Yeah, we got to see how they play first. Give it a month.
Over, under wins Detroit Tigers. No.
Give them up.
Nope. Oh, look at that there. The over-under for the Tigers wins this season,
84.
80.5.
Over.
Would that give them the playoffs?
It could.
I'm going
Last year,
over 84.
so you got them at least at 500.
Oh, yeah. Well, 84 is above 500.
Well,
Right,
it
yeah.
was 80.5. You think?
Oh, 80.5. Oh, that's right. I
80.5.
said 84. Oh, I got them. Yeah. I got them winning the division.
You want to take this bet again?
I have to look at the roster first. I haven't looked at the
Come on,
roster
I need some more booze
It's
in my. I need
Rodriguez
some more
and
booze in my
Ramirez.
fridge. Come on, man. Take this bet.
Rodriguez shows his ugly head
Wow.
again.
God damn, Ramirez.
No, it's Rodriguez this time.
Oh man. Oh,
It's Rodriguez and
Wow.
Ramirez
she's been doing some research,
and
I guess.
Martinez.
She's been doing some research, I
Good
guess.
job.
Ain't no Cabrera.
Nah, he retired.
They got more than one Cabrera now.
What an ass.
I know
To
that.
both of you.
But what I will say this is what my Lord has for them.
I
I
think,
agree with him.
The way
Over under 80.5.
I've been
Go with
looking at.
Ramirez.
I've been looking at the. I haven't watched it again. I've been looking at keeping up the scores of the preseason. So I know they started today.
I'm going with the Astros.
So the way they've been winning the preseason games, or
We're gonna hold you to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with over 80. I'll go over 80 this year.
See, I'm going with over, so I guess I don't get another $20 off of you.
Nope.
They've been playing pretty well,
All right.
so I think they can keep it up for at least 80 games, 84
Now,
games.
since Joy has given us the World Series champions, the
Astros.
You know, the
Why you
team
chose
with
them?
Rodriguez. and
Because they
Ramirez
got
on
more Ramirez's than
it.
everybody
Listen,
else.
That is never not going to be funny, and it is always going to be completely stereotypical.
It
racist.
is.
But listen,
Tigers playoffs.
over under 80.5.
Yep.
Good talk.
Yep.
America,
Jay Jeff said Tiger making the playoffs.
We got this.
They're going to make it
We're
to
gonna make
the
a wild
season.
prediction about the Tigers.
Wow. I hope so. The
wild
tournament
prediction.
already
Okay.
started.
Kenny, what's your wild prediction about the Tigers?
First round playoff knockout.
Okay.
They're going to get knocked out in the playoffs.
They have a
Yeah.
regular season.
Well, that's bold, but
Oh, wow.
it's gonna. It's not really bold. It's gonna happen
From the
anyways.
desk of Captain Obvious.
Yeah.
They're gonna show up.
They have cheerleaders. Next.
Yeah, that would be a wild prediction, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Work for the Lions.
Yeah,
They did.
Yeah, they all came from Morehead State.
Wow.
Listen, my prediction.
Morehead State.
For long throw roll. What we doing?
My prediction for the Tigers is that Javi Baez is going to have a batting average over 260.
Really?
My wild.
Bobby, what?
You say it wild.
My wild prediction also includes Javi Baez, and Javi Baez will have
Is that his
More
last
than-
name?
Javi Baez
Yeah.
will have 10 hits this year.
Well, come on, Happy
There's
Bobby.
nothing wild about that, and that's just
Hold on. Stop.
That's rude.
Stop.
That's
Because
just-
you, well,
Did you say
that's
10
bold.
hits?
Because have you seen his
that's
preseason?
I have
So
3 hits total.
Jay Jeff said Tigers playoffs. He feel like it's gonna be over 8.5. And then they said you're wrong. Denver, no more drinks. Okay. I mean that's fine. Don't buy me one.
Hold on. Did you
But
say
Denver,
10 hits?
Denver.
You talking for the whole year?
Yeah,
be
he was,
funny.
he was being an ass.
I'm about to say, come on, dude.
He was
You might have
being
10
an
hits in the
ass.
first goddamn
He was
game.
being an ass. Listen, we know that since Javi Baez has got here, he's been horrible with the batting. We got that.
Okay, all right. My actually bold prediction be Cole Keith, 20 home runs rookie season.
Rookie season, Colt Keith,
20 home runs.
20 home runs, huh?
All right. And you say they get knocked out in the first round
First round
of
of
the
playoffs knockout.
I'm still going with Denver, Anthony
Which
313.
means I'm saying they're making the playoffs at least.
All right. Well, now that we got that out the way, we can actually go and drink for real.
Yep.
America, this has been sports in layman's terms. I know y'all heard something ridiculous.
Denver. Come on, Nuggets.
Tap in with us at
Nuggets.
Facebook.
I
at
still
Sports
love
in
you,
Layman's
Anthony
Terms.
313.
You can tap in with us on X at Lay Terms Sports. Hell, you can even email us at sportsinlaymansterms@gmail. Catch us here, like, subscribe, and share this link, YouTube at Sports in Layman's
Indeed.
Terms. And if you really want to get jiggy with it, come down here and kick it with us live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. at Snooker's Pool and Pub, Livonia.
I am going to go night. Thank you, but I'll see you on the 5th, J. Jeff.
And on behalf of
Us.
TV franchise, myself, TBD, and this motherfucker,
One and only.
work in progress. Y'all have a good night. This has been Sports and Layman's Terms.
Be safe. We'll be safe.
Safe on what? We were all running bases? Oh.
My uncle's hilarious.